Knife round underway, of course, to determine side choice on Dust 2. T-side being somewhat preferable, but then again I have to say Dust 2 has turned out to be one of the more even maps in Source. In 1.6 it was considered a heavy T-sided map. I wouldn't say that was necessarily the case with Counter-Strike Source. I'd say it was, if it was anything, it'd have to be Counter-Strike. I suppose a CT-sided Counter-Strike map, to be quite honest, just for the simple fact of. Well, I mean, watching the MR9 rules as of late, I've seen a lot of Dust 2 because it is one of the favoured MR9 maps, and really it tends to be CT-sided, which is it turns convention completely on its head. Now it looks like we're going to have everybody in server right now, so we can't be too far away from live. We've got 5 on both teams. Give you the quick roster rundown, of course. Anomaly with McGill, Membrane, Rexor, Menen, and Reno, of course. Exalt with Otzi, Fatal, Corp, Hippie, and Law. That concludes your roster rundown, and it looks like we are going live. Now, pistol rounds, of course, very important, dictates the next 2 rounds to follow, and it looks like Anomaly have gone for the USP buy, Ben.
They actually have gone for a USP buy. What was the point in that? I mean, surely you go for a deagle. Why? That's stupid, Jay. Why would they do that?
Well, if you have the faith in your headshots, then the USP can quite often be a better weapon because of the larger clip size, of course. 12 bullets as opposed to 7. Can make a bit of a difference. Now, Rexor with the first kill. It's going to be 5-4 situation as Reno runs into the site, though. Opens up with a Glock. Both of them headshots, of course. Corp and Law both down. A bomb being planted right now, and this is looking pretty good here for Anomaly. Anomaly going to be defending this bomb plant now, and well, the B site is heavily locked down, Ben.
B site is very heavily locked down, but they've, well, I don't know how Exalt, Fatal and his teammate have managed to get in towards that site. Fatal's took some damage, he's down to 53, HE finishes him off, and then Menin finishes off Otzi, and that is going to be the first rounds in favour of Anomaly, who've taken the early lead here. So, Jay, you know, you said Anomaly going to win 16-10. I'm going to have to agree that Anomaly are going to win. But I'm going to go for a 6. I want to say 16-6, but I don't think that's, you know, giving Exalt enough respect. I think I'm going to go for something like 16-9, so one under yours, and either way we'll see who wins. So let's see in the second round what's cracking off. You've got Rexor sitting in those B tunnels, 3-2 split by Anomaly. Several other players are just sitting towards that catwalk area, and Menon's got his friendly just behind him. And now it seems we are going to see a sort of push in this second round. A few of the terrorist-sided team Anomaly have gone for the buy. We've got MP5s on the boards. We've got a few AKs in the hands of some players as well. But look at this, Jay. Look at Exalt. They're pretty much stacking short. 3 minutes short. HG's coming in now. And whoa, they've done the damage there. Anomaly, several of their players hit pretty badly. Well, you know, they've got to rotate now towards that B site. And will this rotation work, Jay?
It will do, because there was 3 members stacked over towards the catwalk. Saying that, though, Hippie grabs the headshot to Reno right now. The B push is coming in. You see that Galil fire from Rexor. He gets the headshot to Law right there. The B site now wide open. Flashbang's going out. We're going to see the bomb plant here in a matter of mere moments, of course. That's going to be in the hands of, well, I'd know it was in the hands of if it wasn't for that flashbang. Nice flashbang right there from the CTs. McGill is going to HE out. It was Membrane with the bomb plant right there as he picks up the MP5 kill. We got Membrane again taking in who was that? That would have been Otzi right there, and he gets the hat-trick kill with the headshot onto Fatal. Looking pretty good here for Anomaly, straight off to a flying start, 2-0 the current score, of course. And really Membrane, that choke in the midsection there from CT spawn, making sure that rotation could not happen is what won them the round there, Ben.
No, totally. You know, they headed up to short, it didn't work, so if that's not going to work, head to the B site, and through the tunnels they went, and it seemed to have paid off. And now they're going for an aggressive push into the B site. Who's going to come out on top? No resistance whatsoever from Exalt. They just walk into that site. They're going to get the bomb down in any seconds. I'm surprised Exalt pretty much let them have that there. Let's see Exalt. Have they gone for any form of buy? No, they haven't. They're on a USP save then on the eco. And it looks like it's all up to Korf. He's got a big task here. He's already set at 0 and 2. He's just rotating around T-spawn. And as we see here, he's just going to sit out and set up for exit picks, Jade. The wise thing to do, I guess, because the bomb's going to go off at B. I'm guessing a few of the players from Anomaly are going to head through those B tunnels towards the T-spawn. One's coming right now, and as you can see in the top left-hand corner on the radar, and Korf is going to know that there's one person to his left. He doesn't hear him. Get some sound, my friend. Get a headset. What is he using? He's probably using, I don't know, glasses or milk glasses or something like that for his headset. How can he not hear the enemy there? I know it's pretty loud in the grandstand, but, you know, seriously.
Well, that's one of those situations, I suppose, where we could dwell on that, but I'd have to say Anomaly, the bomb plant was good. The fact that they managed to overwhelm the B bomb site yet again, it's all looking good here for Anomaly, and the omens are not good for Exalt here. I mean, you can see Law is actually lobbing out the HE right now, but I don't fancy the chances here if they don't manage to get this next gun round under the belts. We can see we've got alt fire going down over towards mid right now, being exchanged with M4 fire. I have to say that probably Menon is going to get the better of this situation here. He's going to HE through. Smoke cover as well, so he's in a pretty good position here. He's going to get the flashes going. Looking good for Anomaly. They decided to make some serious headway over towards that midsection. Once they carve a hole through mid, they can decide exactly where they want to go from there. It's going to be up to Menon, really. I mean, if Menon can get this pick, that does give Anomaly the not only the 5 and 4 advantage, but positional advantage around the map. Let's switch over and find out what exactly is happening from the T sides. Inside we've got Reno pushed all the way up towards Catwalk right now. He's going to be going high A by the looks of it, as McGill gets the HE kill. That's going to be onto Hippie right there. Not much the Hippie could do, and apparently Hippie was having some PC problems as well, so it's a pretty disastrous start here for Exalt, of course. I mean, they find themselves now in a situation where 2-0 down. It's looking like this gun run is going to go against them. You can see this A rush paying dividends right now. We got the bomb going down the hands of Rexar. I don't see any way of a defuse coming in here. You can see Law starting to rotate. What can they possibly do in this situation, Ben?
Nothing whatsoever. They're absolutely screwed. He's totally screwed. Unless he can go for a bit of a ninja. Maybe he can just hide and like he's going to do. He is going to go for the ninja. Here we go. Are we going to see a ninja defuse coming in? I'm sure someone's in the pit watching. Go for the defuse, my friend. Oh, there's someone there sitting in the pit. Oh, and he's going to get dropped by an AWPer. You know, not really doing the wise thing, just putting an AWPer in the pit and then finishing off Law 4-0. Anomaly looking extremely strong here in this lower bracket round 3. And, well, it looks like they're going to carry on and progress through to the next round if they continue to get these rounds on the board because, well, Exalt haven't put anything on the board whatsoever. They've only got 3 frags in 4 rounds. And with Anomaly starting things off so brightly, you know, you'd expect them to continue in a similar fashion, Jay.
Well, devastating headshot coming in from McGill right there onto Fatal. It's looking like we're going to see HE's exchange though, 69 HP, and another headshot. That's going to be Reynold though with the AK backup. Otzi being dropped on the catwalk. So pretty much as quickly as that, A is now wide open. It's going to be attacked here by Anomaly, I'm guessing. Let's switch over and find out. We got Membrane starting to push long as Rexar and McGill grab headshots right there. Law and Hippie both taken down. That's going to leave, well, we got Corp as last man standing yet again here. And he's not going to be standing for much longer as he gets shot by Menon. Nice AWP shot there. Corp did not see it coming. 5-0 the score. And Anomaly seem to be, well, somewhat raging here.
Raging indeed. We're going to have a pause because someone's PC has overheated. I do believe it was Hipsy. So we're going for a quick pause in the server, as you can see, and hopefully this one will be back on in a second.
Let's real live. 5-0 was the score when we left the game, of course. At this point, Exalt have got to pick up the pace. They've got to actually get those rounds on the board. If this finishes anywhere close to a 10-5 half, I'd have to say that's pretty much GG because Anomaly on that CT side, they're going to post up more than enough rounds. They'll win the pistols as well because they are that talented. I'm a big fan of Anomaly, actually. Like I said, McGill is one of those key players. Rexar as well, I've got to say he's an absolute monster when he decides to actually switch himself on. So it should be Anomaly's game, to be quite honest. I said 16-10 is my prediction. I'm going to stay with 16-10 as my prediction, but I think that might be a little bit generous. Now, we've got the B-site rush coming in here. We've got flashbangs going off. McGill with the M4 headshot right there is going to blow well, a hole straight through the back of Hippie's head. Didn't seem like there was much point in him jumping back in server, to be honest, as Reno picks up the HE kill. 5-on-3 situation, 5-on-2 situation. It's got to be. Was that a kill? It was a kill. McGill again with the headshot. Otzi smashed in the back of the brain right there, trying to transfer up through mid. Guessing he was going for a lower B tunnels rush to come around the back, but it's not going to happen. The bomb being planted. Looking like we're going to see, well, the CT's repelled here as he approach. You can see Fatal with a FAMAS, which, to be quite honest, about as much use as an Ashtray and a motorcycle in this situation. He gets shot in the chest by Reno. And, well, you'd have to say that bomb plant is probably seconds away from... well, I'm saying it's seconds away from exploding. Probably about 20 seconds left on the clock. There is no way that Corp is going to approach with that AWP. He might very well set up for exit picks here, but I don't know why he's actually boosted on top of that box. If anybody decides to go that way, he's exceptionally vulnerable. I think the smart thing to do would be to play perhaps from crossover. Just like I was saying, he is very vulnerable, and he's taken down. He loses the $4,750 that he invested into that AWP. 6-0 the score, and Anomaly, well, steamrolling.
They are indeed continuing in extremely the same fashion as they were a minute ago before we have the downtime. Jay, you know, after this at 5:30, we've got some crackers coming up. Let's have a look what we've got. We've got TLR versus Fnatic, Reason versus Infused, eBuyer versus Salvo, and London Mint versus Facts Up. There's some insane matches there. We've got to decide one in a minute what to cast, and I'm sure during the half-time we'll have a little talk about that. Well, of course, let's get back into this game and see what's cracking off early on. Rexor with the first frag for Anomaly onto Exalt Otzi. So it is, as you see, a 5-on-4 situation. Oh, a bit of gunfire exchange down mid. Reno taking a bit of damage. He's lost 12 pieces of health. He's got a deagle in his hand, and it looks like Anomaly now going to make the push up towards Catwalk. Plenty of frags coming in. Membrane and McGill getting one each respectively. And now it's up on the back foot once again. And Anomaly just steamrolling this site. They're getting the bomb down right now, and they're just going to have one guy covering the Catwalk, one guy sitting at long, just covering the bomb side itself. And of course, one in the crossover. And they're just doing the wise things. And as you see Law there, he is the last player alive for Exalt. 1 versus 5. Membrane coming around the back. Nice flank indeed. And Anomaly, Jay, 7-0. This is complete carnage. Is it going to stop?
Well, from what we've seen so far, there's well, no real suggestion here from... well, to the contrary, to be quite honest. I mean, Anomaly are just absolutely decimating, and I mean, we'll flick over right now. We'll find out who is it who's open. Ah, there we go. It's going to be Menon. He's just opening those double doors, trying to get the lucky pick right there. Not going to happen for him, but they've dominated the play so far. They've dominated the positions around the map. You can see that they've got the guts to actually stick their T-spawn right from the start with the AWPs. They know the CTs are going to try and get across the crossover and do some real damage going over towards B, but it's not really going to happen here. 5-4 situation anyway. I normally do take an early casualty. Exel up by 1 man. First time we've seen that in quite a few rounds here. Now it looks like we're going to see Reno checking out long right now. Does spot somebody in the pit, and this is a narrow AWP shot. He's taken down though by Corp. Corp did manage to buy himself an AWP again, so puts it to full use. Fatal also with the AWP. It's going to leave Oatsy though as the only M4 player in rotation here for Exel. You can see him step and rotate around to the A catwalk. There's 2 AWPs starting to move in right now, but they are going to be pretty vulnerable. We've got Regsaw actually defending the... He's going to be taken down from behind. Law picks up the kill. The defuse is going to come in. It's going to be 7-1 scoreline, and that is a huge round there for Exel. Exel needed that round. They had to, well, steady the ship, to be quite honest. I mean, it's how demoralising it to lose 7 straight rounds, Ben.
Oh, it's very demoralising considering they're on the counter-terrorist side. And, I can't believe it's taken them until the 8th round to get 1 on the board. They haven't even looked like they were going to get any rounds whatsoever. And as you see, Exalt only have, 9 frags on the board out of 8 rounds. And, well, if you do the maths, that's just over 1.2 play, 1.15 players or something along those lines per round. And, work it out, it's basically 1 player, 1 kill per round. That's shocking. I mean, and so how they've won that round, how they've taken all 5 down, I do not know. So anyway, Exalt back on the board as they definitely needed to get on. It's the 9th round at the moment. 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the clock here on Dust 2. And Anomaly are just going to... Well, they may as well just do the strategies they've used so far, because they seem to have worked. They've got 7 rounds, but well, Exalt, Oatsy going big with a double, 2 M4 kills. Very nicely done indeed. Well, it's pretty much exposed. Well, McGill, has exposed that catwalk. He gets the frag. Hippie replies. Anomaly have 2 left. Menon, nice deagle headshot there. Oh, and then Menon switches to it up. Lovely play there. It's now down to a 2-on-2. The bomb in the hands of Menon. He's going to get the plants so that he won't get spotted from Long A, even though Reno was there. That is a poor plant. He should have planted for Long A there. Well, Reno's going to be sitting at crossover. And whoa, Reno with the frag onto Law. And normally have turned this one on its head. Exalt have the upper hand, and then Menon finishes off and gets his 3rd of the round onto Fatal. Excellent play. 8-1 is the score. Anomaly, they had a little, glitter, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it, glitch, a little glitch, that's the word I was looking for last round, losing that one. But straight back on it already, and Anomaly, restore their 7-point advantage, Jay, as looks like they're going for an aggressive B rush. Yeah,
as you can see, Membrane leading the way, 12-2 right now. We've got Reno on 10-2 and McGill on 10-3, so good scores being posted here by Anomaly. Saying that, Law's going to get the double right there. In fact, he's going to get the hat-trick. Regzor and Membrane all cut down right there. We got Law again picking up another AK kill. Only going to leave Menon alive, but he's going to be rushed from Long A right there. And Exel seemingly picking up the game right now. 8-2 the score. At this point, Exel need every round they can get on the CT side, of course. Ben, if you're Exel, what are you thinking? Are you thinking let's play super aggressive, let's rush long, let's put them on the back foot from the start? Or are you thinking let's play safe, let's defend the bomb site deep, let's play conservative?
Well, first of all, if I was in Exalt, I'd ask myself why, because we're pretty screwed at the moment. We're down by 6 rounds, and the best thing they've got to do in this situation is just mix it up. The positions they're sitting in are just too basic. You need to sit somewhere random instead of sitting to the left-hand side of a door. Sit to the right-hand side. Simple things like that in Source, just mix it up, can give you a huge advantage. Generic positions aren't you know, I'm going to do it for you. You know, they've tried it, it's not worked. Try something different. That's exactly what Exalt have to do. But, you know, I'd like to see them being a bit more aggressive. For example, having one guy maybe at the A site going down catwalk, trying to get a few picks on that staircase. So on. Like now, we see one guy there towards mid. He's trying to get that pick behind the box. He doesn't make the pick. But that's exactly what they need to do. As long as they can do a little bit of damage to their opponent, you know, that's great. But, you know, I think they've got to go out, and you know, if they lose, for example, 16-4, 16-5, Jay, it's not too bad as long as they give it their best shot and they're aggressive and they play, you know, up to their usual standard. As well, JM may as well finish this one off, and normally just totally obliterating Exalt. Law gets dropped, and well, let's have a look at the console there. There's so many frags there, 2 for McGill, and well, 1 for Exalt and 1 for Membrane as well. And
you know what's the scary thing? The fact that Anomaly seemingly just walking into positions that they should not be allowed to get in before the pushes. Setting up right close to those mid-double doors is, well, that's pretty much GG right there for the CTs. Once those terrorists get all the way down to the double doors, it's just a matter of flashing over towards the, well, flashing through those double doors and deciding that you're going to charge, which is exactly what we saw last round. Menon did an exceptional job of getting right up towards the mid-box, which you can see just in front of us right now, and it looks like he's going to go for the same trick yet again, so... Let's see if he gets this mid-pick. There's going to be nobody there for him to actually to hit with that AWP, so we're going to switch away from him for the time being. Looking like we did see a couple of flashbangs going on catwalk right there, but the main action is going down over towards the B bomb site right now. The B tunnel stack is starting to move forward over towards exit. M45 coming in though, so this is not going to be as simplistic as just walking in there and taking it. You can see we've got Law dug in at the back. HE coming through, does not do any damage to him. Bad placement there on that grenade. Flashbang's going off. It looks like Laurie's going to get a headshot. He's going to be taken down by Membrane. Hippie coming up for the M4 back up onto Membrane right there. But the frags going the way of Exalt right now. It's looking like we're going to see them start to rotate as well. You can see Corp going through CT spawn. Not looking good for Reno. Saying that, he grabs the headshot. Nicely done. Hippie shot in the side of the face right there. We're going to see Reno go for the plant. But are we going to see Corp rush? No, Corp does not rush. He doesn't fall for the fake plant right there, which is exceptionally smart play. And Corp does know that bomb is going down as Menon picks up the AWP kill onto Olsey. Menon's still in play, of course, and he is going to cause a nuisance with that AWP. Anytime that you can leave Menon back towards T-spawn, he's going to do damage, isn't he, Ben?
He sure is indeed. A lot. Menon getting the frag there with the AWP. Oh, double coming in from Menon. He turns it on big when he most needs it. And, well, you know, this is complete obliteration. Anomaly. Call an Undertaker because you have just witnessed a murder. And, well, after the 12th round, 10-2, there's, you know, this one's over, Jay, already. I can see Exalt. You know,
no, I'm not going to be. I'm not so quick to put the final nail in Exalt's coffin, but it isn't looking promising, to be quite honest. It does look like they are going to go out of the multiplayer I-32 Counter-Strike Source event. Now, Olsey on the USP rush right there, he just managed to hit Menon in the face, so he's got him. Well, he should have an AWP. Yeah, there's the AWP. He's got the AWP to play with right now, which is going to be a bit of an advantage, but. To be quite honest, the flashbangs are going to come in. He's probably going to get AK rushed here if he's not careful. You see him just hanging around mid. He's got smoke. He's got smoke covered to fall back into if he needs to. You can see those AKs opening up. There's the AK rush that I was speaking of. McGill does get the kill to Olsey. Final kill comes in from McGill. That's going to make an 11-2 scoreline. At this point, Anomaly, well, they seem to be comfortable. They're the ones who are deciding where and when these engagements take place. Really, the CTs are just being pushed off the bomb sites. And it's not even, well, they're not even being pushed at the bomb sites, they're being killed at the bomb sites. Let's not make any qualms about it. They're being absolutely decimated, aren't they?
They are being totally decimated. That's a great way to describe it. Interesting strategy coming in by Anomaly. Now, oh, 2 big HE kills coming in by Reno. Anomaly are on fire. Can they be stopped? They're just storming straight into the A bomb site here. This is so easy for them. Oh, that is insane. Oatsy with a lovely HE from shot.
Knife.
Go on, son.
No.
Oh, we're not. That sucks. Oatsy there going. Well, I think it was someone going for the knife there from Anomaly, but Oatsy killed him in the end, and that was a shame. McGill finishes off Oatsy. It's all up to Law. He's been the last player alive so many times, and then Anomaly Reno finishes him off. 1 round away from the half, Jay. It's 12-2 in favour of Anomaly here, and they're just playing fantastically. Their teamwork is just excellent, and they're really making those shots.
That's the main deciding factor right now. The fact that they are making the shots as and when they need to. It's not per se excellent strategy to put Anomaly into the place that they're in right now. The dominant position, I'd have to say, comes from the prowess of their actual 1 versus 1 skills. Every time they find themselves in a 1 versus 1 firefight, they usually do come up trumps. I mean, they've only lost 2 rounds out of the 14 that have been played so far. And we got a nice HE going out there from McGill. He takes down Law. 5-on-4 situation, 5-on-3 as McGill gets the beautiful AWP headshot. 458 damage dealt to Hippie's chin. We're going to see Oatsy reply, but I think it's a case of too little too late here. Let's find out where the rest of the CTs are. Saying that, we've got a long rush right there from Fatal as he picks up the FAMAS headshot. It's not completely over as Oatsy picks up the M4 kill to McGill. This could get interesting, yeah. We could see nice deagle work right there from Corp. Picks up the headshot to Rexor. But we could see a situation moving into half where it could be 12-3. Still, though, it has to be said that's not particularly a respectable scoreline. Exult would have wanted that quite a bit better than that. It is going to be 12-3. Fatal picks up the final kill. And moving into the second half, you have to... You have to say you can't fancy Exult's chances, Ben.
No, not at all. You know, they've got a little bit of momentum considering they just won that last round. But well, it's pretty much all over.
Yeah, well, Anomaly absolutely decimating them right now. Devastatingly dominant they are in server. As I regurgitate the whole D section of the dictionary right now. Pistol round underway for the second half, of course. 12-3 the scoreline from the first half. It's going to be one of these situations now. Exult have to get the pistol round under the belts. If they don't, then it is GG, and they are going to go out of the multiplayer I-32 Counter-Strike Source tournament. Now we're going to see Law pushing long here. He's got 16 HP remaining. The flashbang does come in, but we're not seeing the HE back. If the HE would have been in place, he would have been killed a lot earlier, but it doesn't matter because Membrane, almost with ease right there, picks up the USP headshot. Not into 39 HP, though, as the bomb does go down. We're going to see the CT rotation start right now. It's looking like we're going to see Otzi, he's got Love Rollo in his tag right now. He's going to try and engage with 2 targets. He's going to get the double, nicely done, headshot, and finishes Reno off in the back right there. It's looking like Exult are going to hold down the bomb plant on this A side.
Very, very nicely done. Flashes going out galore. And, well, let's see when we come back who's on top. The bomb is still ticking away, and Menon has to get there. He's down to 7 health with his USP. He's screwed. He's going to go for the Ninja Defuse. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. He's not going to make it. Fatal coming around the back and finishing him off with the Glock. So, Exult, Jay, another round on the board. 12-4 is now the score. And, well, this one's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the score, 13-3 as the score now in server, of course, we find ourselves in a situation where, sorry, I should say 12-3, I should say. No, you're correct. Yeah, I didn't actually add one of the scores on towards the end, so yeah, you are correct.
1-0 Houdini.
GG, my mathematical skills, but 12-4, it's not one of those scorelines that you'd necessarily think they're going to come back from.
No, definitely not. And well, Exult again, piling on the pressure here, Jay. You know, another round on the board. That's 3 in a row, taking 1 from the first half. And now it's a 7-point game. But, you know, the ultimate question is, do the CTs have enough dollar to buy? And, well, you can see there they don't. So that's going to answer your question. I was going to
say, I can't see Anomaly being particularly rash here and going for the early purchase. They're a very smart team. They know that they can wait till the 4th round. They've got rounds to spur here. And I don't see them forcing the issue and perhaps throwing away what should be... well, not throwing it away, but giving up more runs than they necessarily have to because of losing a good gun run. Now, we are seeing a quick pistol rush right here. We're going to see the B tunnels being rushed. We've got HE coming up, flashbangs as well. They do manage to get past. They could get a couple of kills here as Fatal and Hippie pick up kills. Hippie with the MP5 headshot and HE combo right there. It's going to leave Menon rotating all the way through CT spawn right now. The bomb is probably going to... Saying that, Reno double headshots. Hippie and Fatal both taken down right there in the B tunnels. This is not looking too bad here for Anomaly. I mean, if they can... saying that, they're not going to be able to grab any weapons right now because Corp has actually closed down the B-tunnel rush right there, which is going to leave Menon on his lonesome. If he can grab an MP5, maybe he might be a force to be reckoned with, but he's not going to be able to get anywhere near those weapons. He's taken down by Olsey right there, and that's going to give us a 3-0 score in the half. Looking at, what, 12-6 right now, 6 rounds separating these two teams. Exult, we're going to be facing the gun round, if not this round coming up, probably the round after. Let me just check. Yeah, gun round coming up right now, so we're going to see the ARC fire of Reno and company. This could very over the round that decides the rest of the game, Ben.
It probably will be as well. Exult haven't fared very well so far in this tournament against Anomaly on the gun round, so let's see what they can do here. In the 19th round, Anomaly McGill is going to be quite aggressive there on catwalk, throws a HE. Going to switch to a flash grenade, throw that as well. Towards long A, Anomaly is setting up quite nicely. 2 guys watching that area. So that's weird. They've got 2 guys watching long, 1 guy watching short, 1 in B and 1 mid. I suppose that's not really that's a very normal strategy, come to think of it in the end.
It's not a default though when you think about it. I mean, default would be a sort of 3-2 split. It is a little bit unorthodox, but I think the whole thing about the way that Anomaly play is they rely on quick rotations, they rely on communication. They are a complete team.
Law is going to move into the site here. He's gone through the catwalk, and we have the first frag of the round. It's going to go for Anomaly. Membrane with 1. Oh, and then Anomaly just turning on with a click of a finger, and McGill picking up the double. It's all up to the Lone Ranger. That is Fatal. Well, the bomb is down as well, so he doesn't have that, so he's pretty much screwed. Now, this is the situation, Jay. Does he go for the frags? But he has a $4,750 up. Does he try and get those frags, or to move in to try and get the bomb to get the plant? With 25 seconds left, probably not the wisest of things to do. So, Jay, you know, would you in this situation have gone for the frags, or would you have saved your weapon?
Well, I have to say I'm a bit of an ARP whore, and when I do actually spend the $4,750 for my ARP, I want to save it. I mean, he finds himself in a situation right now where the best he could possibly hope for is to do some cash damage here to Anomaly. I mean, let's take a look at the positions that Anomaly actually have. We got McGill rotating over towards the B site. We got Membrane on the catwalk. We got Rex actually going all the way through T-spawn right now. He's looking for the ARP. Not going to find it in time, but there was no way that he was going to get free picks right there against, well, three of Anomaly's better players, to be quite honest. 3-1 on the half, of course. It's going to give us the scoreline of 13-6. From this point forward now, Anomaly with the cash under the belt, they are going to be looking to get these first kills now. Oh, Fatal with the ARP shot right down to Menon. Trying to trade ARP for ARP right there, and it really did bite Menon in the proverbial rear end. And we're seeing Oltsy, he's starting to push long A right now. 5-4 situation, of course. Exel have to capitalise in these situations. If they don't, if they let this go back to a neutral 4-on-4 situation, I would have to say this round is probably going to fall to Anomaly, because Anomaly very smart. They only have to defend the B site with one person, because they know that they can start the rotation from A, and they know that they can get there and stop the bomb plant. Not talking about defuses now, we're talking about stopping the bomb plant. That's how quickly they rotate. Whoever's calling for them, I couldn't tell you who's calling for them, I think it's Membrane, to be quite honest. But whoever is calling is anticipating pretty much everything that Exel is putting together here, Ben.
Oh, totally, yeah. They've been fantastic all game. Well, you know, if anyone won on the Commentators side, they've got to pick it up a little bit. With shots like that around the corner, this one's going to be over pretty soon. It's already 13-6 in this lower bracket, round 3 in favour for Anomaly. And now Exel are going to make the push towards that A site. And it seems like on the other screen, Joe's getting very excited. Some Quake 4 going on. Hell versus Too Good. But hey, you want to stay here on the stream 3 watching Counter-Strike Source. It's actually pretty exciting, and having a quick peek over there. But hey, back to this Source. Plenty of action. 20 seconds left on the clock. Who's going to come out on top? It is a 3-on-3 situation. The bomb, as you see in the hands of Cuff. Reina, Reina, Membrane, 2 big frags on the CTs of Anomaly are going to come out on top once again, and now we're going to see a 14-6 score. It's an 8-point game, Jay, but Anomaly only need 2 more points to go through to the next stage of the lower bracket. They've been, dominant in the first half on the Terrorist side. They've kind of, converted that to the CT side. They've got a few rounds on the board. From here, Jay, I expect them to take the second half 4-3. Pretty much it'll be a good night, Vienna.
Well, if you look at the way that Anomaly have been playing, it's nothing short of sensational, to be quite honest. This is above and beyond what I was expecting from them. I did say 16-10 was my prediction. I don't think we're going to see a 16-10 score. And saying that, we got Fatal with the AK kill onto McGill right there. Looks like we're just going to exchange kills at mid right now as Membrane gets the double. Final kill comes in from Rexor, though, with the headshot to Law. And that is now game point, of course. 15 rounds on the board here for Anomaly. You've got to be thinking about the, progressing through to the 4th round of the lower bracket. And really, the way they've played, who could stop them, to be quite honest? I mean, the 3rd round is basically, you're talking, what? When you look at the actual upper bracket, you've still got Fnatic in there, you've got Mint, teams such as that. But this lower bracket, it seems to be, so far at least, ruled by Anomaly, Ben.
It does indeed. I mean, you've got teams like Anomaly, you've got Excite UK, you've got a couple more. For example, you have MySki in there, CTX, etc. Anyway, this last round, the potential last round is underway, and we've had 1 frag. Otzi has been dropped. Well, Anomaly are sitting in a very good situation at the moment as we're just browsing through the Anomaly players, seeing what they're doing. We've found the Terrorist side. McGill gets another one onto Law. Exul have 3 players left, 2 players left. McGill manages to pick up the double. He eventually gets dropped by Korf's HE grenade. Membrane finishes off Korf. It's all up to the Lone Ranger. That is Fatal. Can he do the deed? He can't, and that is going to be Anomaly's victory. 16-6, I do make it. A 10-point game. Good games being exchanged, Jay, and Anomaly thoroughly deserved the win.